Let's talk pipelines. A pipeline is just a tool you use to track a process from start to finish. And using a pipeline usually means you'll never let another opportunity slip through the cracks, you'll be able to focus on people who are the highest priority, and you can pull detailed reports. A lot of our customers use pipelines for tracking things like leads, but pipelines can be customized for just about anything. So if you need to track insurance policies, or customer service tickets, or recruiting, you probably want to use a pipeline. In this video, we'll talk through how to use and customize your pipeline, and we'll also talk about pipeline reports. If you're more B2B, you might start with the company record instead, but in my case, my leads are people, so I'll pull up this contact record. Next, I'll click here to attach the pipeline. So I'm tracking a lead, but yours could be called something different, or you might have more than one pipeline to choose from, depending on your setup. Next, choose the appropriate status for your contact and fill out any custom fields. It is almost always best practice to always save a note for some context and set yourself a task. Once saved, I can easily see this contact's status, that note, and the next task that I need to do. And I'll just click here to update their status when the time comes, moving them through that pipeline, updating any custom fields, taking notes along the way until they've reached their closed status. All of that history is logged on the contact, so I can have a comprehensive view of their life in the pipeline. If you're using pipelines to track something that might repeat or happen more than once, like an order or a policy, you might attach a pipeline more than once to track each order or policy separately. So we just talked about adding a pipeline to a contact individually, but you can also do this in bulk. For example, if you import a list of leads, you can bulk attach them all to the lead pipeline at once. You'll just go to that finished import page and click here. Or you can add multiple records to a pipeline from your contacts or your company's page. Just select the records you want and then use this bulk action button to add the records to the pipeline. In this part, I'm going to walk you through how to customize your pipeline, but remember, coaches like me have helped thousands and thousands of customers customize their pipelines, so if you'd rather get some one-on-one help or support, just reach out to us. First, go to your Customize Your CRM settings page. From your pipeline settings, you will see whatever pipelines came with your account, which might be specific to your industry. If you find that your existing pipelines don't work for what you're looking to track, just click here to add a brand new pipeline for your account. We've got some templates that can be good starting points for pipelines, like if you need to track orders or customer issues or even recruiting or the job applications. Even if you start with one of our templates, it's a good idea to make sure the name, the statuses, and the fields of that pipeline are what you want. Okay, let's edit one of these existing pipelines. So first, you can change the name of this pipeline and the icon that shows up in your report up here. And then if this is a pipeline that only a specific team or a number of users on the account should be able to see, you can assign that here. And just check out our users section if you have questions about teams. Okay, so first you'll see the status section of a pipeline. The statuses in your pipeline are all of the stages or the steps, and they reflect your process from beginning to end, so top to bottom. The pipeline that I'm working on is for tracking leads, and I think I just want to add a couple more statuses to make this more accurate for me. Anything that's listed in this active area just means that you're actively still working through the process. You can also just reorder them however you need here. Okay, that looks good. So now I just need to make some closed or end statuses that reflect all the ways that this process could end up. Finally, I also want to add some automations to a few of my statuses. If you are not sure of what our automations can do, check out that video in the guide, but I'll just add a couple tasks to happen anytime I move somebody into a status here. Okay, the next section here is your custom pipeline fields. So these fields are tracking the more nuanced data about the process. So if you're tracking leads, maybe you want to know where a lead came from. You may also want to set a value field for each lead. The pipeline report, which we'll talk through next, will automatically total up one of your fields. So if you need to know the total value of all of your leads, that's a good field to include here. Once you're happy with your pipeline settings, you can start adding contacts or companies to it. The contact or company record is great for seeing all of your activity with an individual, but use the pipeline report to see all of your leads in one place. So here you can see your progress, you can work through your lists, and you can add up the real value that's sitting in each stage. Your whole team has access to the pipeline report to view one another's progress, but you can also filter it to see a specific team member's work. Or maybe you want to pull a report on all the sales that you won last month. Let me show you how. We'll stack some filters to get that report. So first, I'll filter by my sale one status, by that specific status. And then I'll filter by my custom field date one for last month. So that's a custom field that I added in my settings. And I can save this view if I need to easily come back to this report again. If you need more custom reports than this, feel free to export this to Excel. And if you prefer a list view over a board view, we've got you covered. Just change the display here. And that's it for pipelines. Let us know if you have any questions.